check-in. Got my man Ali on the check-in. Ali, what's up, brother?
What's going on, good brother?
I ain't nothing, man. We talking about this Rittenhouse verdict, man. I got a lot of questions that I've been asking. I've been asking the family. So I just want to know what's your thoughts, man. I'm asking, first of all, were you surprised at all about the outcome of the verdict?
Well, at the beginning of this whole situation, I thought that he might go to prison, but as I watched the trial, I became more and more convinced that he was wrongfully accused.
What's your feelings as far as the outcome of the verdict? Do you agree with the verdict?
Yes, I do.
You do?
Yes.
Really? Wow. Okay. That's taking me back a little bit. And what's your position? What makes you agree with the verdict or think that it was a fair verdict?
Because I watched the trial and they didn't have a case against him.
That's a good point. Now, in that, do you think the fact that the prosecution didn't make a good case, was it the fact that the interference that the judge was running, or do you think it was something else that played a factor in it?
Oh, I think the judge was definitely biased against the prosecution. I think the judge was definitely on the defensive side.
Most definitely, man. I just saying in the intro.
Obvious.
So, in your opinion, then, if you say that the verdict was good, or you agree with the verdict, then you feel that justice was served?
Yes, I do. I think justice was served. I think that, in America, we have the right to self-defense. Now, he was in the wrong for having the gun. He was in the wrong for being out there. And, but all that goes out the window once you're under physical attack, man. I mean, listen. If I got a gun and you attack me, you take your life into your own hands.
Wow. Okay. I feel you. So, I guess that you're one of the people that feel that this wasn't about race, but more so about Second Amendment rights and self-defense then.
Yes, I do. But he didn't shoot any black people. He shot 2 Jewish people. 3 Jewish people.
All right, that's interesting. But so, let me ask you, since a lot of people...
And one of the dudes he shot was out there making violence against the Black Lives Matter protesters. One of the dudes was out there throwing shit and cussing them out.
Really?
But it wasn't no racial thing. It wasn't. He didn't shoot any black people.
Okay, so the reason that I bring race into it is because of the fact that, okay, let me just give you this. So the same scenario, same situation as Kyle Rittenhouse, except it was a black kid. Do you think that it would be the same outcome?
No way at all. No way at all.
So that's where
Kyle
I get...
Rittenhouse is a young, very appealing, very good-looking white kid, and his future right now is the sky's the limit.
I'm sure it is. I'm sure he's going to be on every talk show.
Kid, I don't think it would have been the same outcome. No way. First off, a black kid couldn't walk down the street armed like that. Never.
Absolutely.
Never could that occur. You understand that? That would never occur.
So I agree with you there. So the reason that I bring the component of race in it is just that. So everything that played out, the same set of scenarios, same situation. Do you think that the judge would have been in collusion with the defense or as biased as he was if it was a black kid?
I don't think so. I gotta be fair. I don't think so. I just can't see it. I can't. Wisconsin's a white state. I mean, you're talking about less than 3% blacks. You're talking about an extremely white state. I don't know. When you ask that question, it's interesting, and I don't think the judge would have been on the black kid's side like that. Not as blatantly wide open like that.
Absolutely not. So in your opinion, you don't feel that this was a full blatant display of white supremacy on full display?
No, I don't think so. It might have been a little bit of that, but I watched most of the trial, man. They made a case every time he pulled the trigger. It was justified in my book. You understand?
Wow. Okay, that's a different take.
Had it all on on tape. It wasn't even speculation. It was on tape. These people attacking this kid. I don't understand what you would think. I don't know what you would do in that situation. Kid he shot in the arm admitted on the stand that I was pointing my Glock at his face.
Well, I mean, everybody's entitled to their opinion, man. I feel like, like I said, that's a different take. I wasn't expecting you to take that position, but, it's all good.
I'm a firm believer in self-defense, man. I'm a firm believer. Firm believer.
Yeah, but I feel like he was in the wrong for even being in that place at that time, putting himself in that position. You know what I mean?
He was wrong. His mother was wrong for bringing him there. His friend was wrong for buying him the gun. All of that was wrong. All of that was wrong. You understand what I'm saying? But I'm here to tell you that if I'm armed and I'm being attacked, I don't care what the circumstances are. I don't care if I'm wrong, right. I don't care if I'm in the middle of a robbery. I don't care what the circumstances are. If you put your hands on me and put your hands on my gun, it's going to be a fatality, no matter what's going on.
Wow, okay. So there you have it. My man Ali gave his position, you know what I mean? Ali gave his stance, and that's what he's standing on. He's standing on like a rock. He says that the kid, he was in his right, I guess, to stand his ground in a sense.
Yes,
and he was a self-defense. It wasn't about race. It was about self-defense. And he was, I guess, displaying his Second Amendment rights.
He don't even have those rights until he turned 18. You can't forget he was 17 at the time that he did that. So he didn't even have any gun rights or any rights at all. And his mother drove him there with this rifle.
And
left him there. What's that saying about your mom?
Yo, and the judge threw the charge of the rifle. He even threw that out. That could have been the most least of the charges. He threw that out.
To put him in prison.
Yeah, that was like a 9-month stint. He could have got.
Saying that his friend that bought him the rifle is the only one that's going to go to jail for 3 years.
Oh, he's going to jail? Oh, wow. Okay. I didn't know that.
Unless he goes to trial, but they're going to try to make him cop out. He bought the rifle for this kid. He know he did that.
Wow. I didn't know that. That's crazy. So out of all of that, he's the one that got to take the rap for it. Ain't that a bitch? That's crazy. But yo, man, I appreciate you calling in and checking in with us and giving us your position on that, man. You know what I mean? I'm about to get back to it. So, I'm going to hit you back after the show.
All right, then.